One of the great things about ArcGIS Online is that you don't have to start from scratch. If you want to start creating spatial data based on maybe life-saving AEDs located around your facilities, or perhaps you're a road and bridge crew and you have information about your roads and bridges in historic Excel spreadsheets or possibly a third-party vendor system, but it's not related to a spatial feature yet, and you want to start building that spatial data set so that you can utilize maps and map applications, there are a lot of different templates that already exist that could help you not have to start from scratch when you are starting to create these data sets. You can see over here that the industries cover utilities, agriculture, environment, forestry, natural resources, public safety. There's a lot of different templates to come in here and scroll through. But I just wanted to show you this page, and now I'll show you how to get to this page to choose the templates to start from. So I'm going to cancel out of this. If you are wanting to create a hosted feature layer from an Esri template that already has data fields configured, gives you a head start on developing that based on industry standards, then you will come to your ArcGIS Online organization in your content menu, come over to this new item option, click on that button, and then you will choose feature layer from the menu. And from here, instead of defining your own layer or selecting an existing feature layer, you are going to choose to use a template and then click next. Once you do that, then you'll be taken to that initial page that I was showing you at the beginning of this tutorial. From here, you can utilize a search. Perhaps I want to see what they have for wildfire. I don't see anything, so I'm going just to type in fire. There's fire hydrants, fire safety surveys, which could be used for wildfire mitigation purposes. So the keyword you search by is going to be important. Let's say I do have a rural municipality who wants to start tracking their fire hydrants in a spatial hosted feature layer to use in online maps and applications or in field maps. I'm going to go ahead and click on this to select it. But before I click next, I want to preview what this has. I'm going to click on the preview, and then what you'll see is an overview. When you scroll down, you can expand the description. And from here, you can see a little bit about the description. You can configure an inspection map that's already been provided as a solution later on after you have created this layer. You can come down to the details. There's a few things that are showing here. And one of the things you will want to pay attention to is the layers. When I expand the layers, you can see we only have a fire hydrants layer. And when we click on that layer, here is where we can see these industry standard fields that are already going to be created for us so that we don't have to. Now I am going to click on next. And here is where we can come into the layer details, view those fields again in a different format, and then click on next. If we are going to be using high accuracy GPS receivers, we could enable these metadata fields, but we are going to leave that as it is and click on next. Here's where we will add the title. I'm going to say rural city hydrants, and then I'm just going to click on save. Once your feature is created, you will be taken to that feature layers overview page. This is where you can add a more in-depth description. You could add a thumbnail. You can view the fire hydrant point layer from here to ensure that attachments are enabled. You can come back. You can put in some terms of use. And then you'll want to come over here to the data tab to review what fields are available. And then I'm going to click on the fields tab. Here is where I can see each of these different fields that have already been added. Under condition, I want to come in and see what are the domain list options that are here because maybe I want to edit those. I'm going to go ahead and click on the condition to see the condition details. Here you can see that there is new, good, fair, poor, and failed. I'm going to go ahead and stick with those. So it will be a good idea for me to go through each of these fields to see what's included within their descriptions or within their domains so that I can modify those if necessary. But as you can see, it's pretty easy to create these hosted feature layers for yourselves from those Esri templates and then begin using those almost immediately within your maps and applications or your field maps.